Ayun, what's up guys? Maaga ang ating Facebook Live today, no? 1:47 ng hapon dito sa Edmonton, Alberta. Once again, si Gerry Domingo po ito, Specialty Finance Manager, owner ng Pinoy Car Talk sa Facebook and sa Instagram. So guys, what you're looking at right now is a vehicle na alam niyo naman na benta na natin multiple times. But for the first time actually, we're doing a different trim level. So, as you guys know, most of the Rav4s na nabenta natin sa ating Facebook page are mostly the LE and then the more popular XLE Premium. And then of course yung hybrid, right? Now we're actually looking at the mid trim between the LE and the XLE Premium. So ito yung XLE trim. This one here is a special request ng client ko na si Michelle ng Alberta. Nag-message na si Michelle 2 months ago, looking to get pre-approved, and at the time na pre-approved ko siya, we went from a smaller budget. No, initially yung budget ni Michelle was around $25,000. We were looking at like the RVR, Hyundai Kona and all that stuff. And then, you know, sabi niya sa akin, kuya, pag-isip-isip ko na, you know, I'm gonna get a vehicle. If kaya naman, ng pre-approval, kaya ng budget, I'm gonna go get kung ano talaga yung gusto ko, right? And she decided na she wanted to get the Rav4 XLE, which, you know, a really great idea. Because I mentioned to you guys all the time, right? Bibili kayo ng brand new sasakyan, if possible, go for the mid-trim level. Kasi a lot of people tend to be more happier with their vehicles if they go for the mid-trim. For example, let's say the XLE Premium sa Toyota Rav4, compared to getting the base model or overspending on, like, let's say for example the limited or platinum, no, for a lot of you people. A lot of people are more content in keeping their vehicles for a longer time sa mid-trim kasi they have all the features na they would need, right? Without having to go overboard ka ng sabi ko nga, if you go with the limited or the platinum. So Michelle, if you're watching, ito na yung Rav4 na XLE mo. We were looking for the different colors. Sana gusto ni Michelle was yung yung parang Moonroof, which unfortunately is only exclusive sa XSE, I believe sa hybrid and sa trail when it comes to regular. No, one thing you guys are gonna notice when it comes to Toyota vehicles, certain colors are only available on the higher trim levels. So yung Moonroof na gusto sana ni Michelle was only exclusive sa trail and I believe sa limited. Same thing for the Blizzard Pearl, they made that exclusive to the limited as well. On the XLE and lower trim levels, you get super white. So Michelle, if you're watching, ito yung sasakyan. Right, this is a 2021 straight from the factory. And I'm gonna show you, Michelle, as you can see. Sabi ko kasi kay Michelle, initially wala akong mahanap na kulay white na XLE. Maraming mga ibang colors. But you know, sabi ko sa kanya, I'm gonna do my best para hanapin yung sasakyan para sa'yo. As long as makuha natin yung pre-approval, which I was able to reactivate after a month or 2 months. Right, nakuha natin para sa kanya. And this one here, straight from the factory. Doon pa yung plastic. May plastic po dito sa hood. See? Kumbaga, lilinisin pa siya, pre-delivery inspection, all that stuff. I just wanted to show her na, you know, parang sabi ko nga sa inyo, when I say na I have yung unit, as long as na pre-approve ko na kayo, I will get that unit for you. So ito yung unit mo, Michelle. So let's go over the vehicle itself. You got the nice LED headlights. Now between the LE and the XLE, one of the extra features na meron siya is it does have the fog lamps right there. Another nice bonus, right? On the LE, you get the steel rims with the wheel covers. On the XLE, you get the alloys. So these are still same size, 17 inches, at least alloy rims. Mas matibay. So din nilisin. Get the turn signal lights. You get a sunroof. So these are all the extra features even before pa, no? Mga 2014, 2015 na mga Rav4. Jumping to the XLE will give you all these extra features. Alloy rims, fog lamps, sunroof. Anybody nagbenta ng Toyota knows na those are the main bonuses going from the LE to the XLE. So as you can see there, nasa likuran, Rav4. Yung kanyang backup camera, Michelle. XLE all-wheel drive. One thing you also get with the XLE na wala yung LE is this is actually supposed to be a power liftgate. Hindi ko lang, I should have unlocked it actually so I can demonstrate. Kailangan natin ko lang yung susi. Oh, one thing too pala, going to the XLE, Michelle, you get the push button system. So ito yung kanyang key fob. So push button siya, hindi parang sa LE. See if I can actually open here. I should unlock it sa loob. So you can demonstrate. One thing na meron din pala, since dito na tayo, Michelle, with the XLE is you do get the leather wrap steering wheel, and this is a heated steering wheel, no? Now, especially para sa ating mga taga-Alberta, tsaka Saskatchewan, Manitoba, kung talagang napakagrabe ang lamig, having a heated steering wheel, guys, makes a big difference when you're driving. Yun. So, power liftgate siya, as you can see. So, yun yung button niya. So, just like I mentioned, no, on the RAV4s, mapa LE, XLE, Trail, Platinum, anong trim pa yan, pare-pareho lang sila ng kaha. Ang kaibahan lang nila is yung paint job, and with regards sa Trail, yung kanyang may nahanap na word ko, yung kanyang all-wheel drive system, which I'm gonna go into more detail pag meron nang bumili ng Trail. But yeah, so if you can see there, you get a nice storage space sa likuran. Gaya nga sabi ko sa mga kliyente ko, Toyota is one of those brands na pag bibili ka ng brand yung Toyota, dalawang set of mats na ang kasama. Meron ka ng rubber mats, nice, good quality rubber mats, guys. And then meron ka ng tonneau cover for the gas version. On the non-gas version, sa hybrid, wala kang kasamang tonneau cover. That's an extra $300. But on the regular gas version, meron na siya. And then meron ka na rin ganito, yung rubber mats mo. No need to spend extra on that. Spare tires over here. But of course, parang sabi ko nga, if na-flat ka, merong manufacturer warranty pa nga sakyan, all you have to do is call 1-800-TOYOTA. They will send yung tow truck para ayusin yan para sa'yo. No need to get your hands dirty. So, let's turn that. Let's close the power liftgate here. O, diba? This is what I mean, guys, when I say, you know, if kaya ng budget, if you can push your budget a little bit further, right? If you can go from the LE to the XLE, or so for example, sa amin sa Honda, if you can go from the LX to maybe the Sport or the EX, and yung mga extra features niya will make up for it, do it. Kasi you're gonna be happier in the long run kasi you get more features and benefits, right? For example, let's say for example lang a single person may not find much benefit dun sa power liftgate, but that single person will eventually become, you know, a mom or a dad, and that's when you have the power liftgate. This is gonna really help you pag meron ka mga dalang groceries, may dala kang crib, may dala kang you know, stroller na kailangan mong i-fold. Having that extra functionality is a big bonus for you. That's why I always tell you guys, right? So let's go sa gitna naman. So same as the other RAV4s, guys, right? So the main difference na wala ang XLE sa XLE Premium is yung leather. So this is the cloth interior, and I always tell a lot of my customers this, no, right? If you guys want to have the leather interior, be prepared to spend more. To go from the XLE to the XLE Premium is an extra almost $3,000, right? Of course, you do get some nice extras sa XLE Premium. You have the, you know, connected services, yung remote starter, using your cell phone through the Toyota app. But the main difference niya kasi is yung leather. But then again, right, you're jumping from a $36,000 loan to a $39,000 loan. So, palaki na palaki. So, yan siya. You also get the blind spot monitor over here. It's always nice to have. You get the power seats. And parang minention ko nga kanina, you got the heated steering wheel, power liftgate, right? Yung defroster, automatic headlights. Let's go inside. So if you look here, no, and I think Michelle is watching right now, this is how you can tell na itong unit na to, Michelle, like I told you, having to find this unit, and then sabi ko sa'yo, kakaland lang niya today. It's like at 2 kilometers right now. Now, if you can see, no, yung nakalagay, all-wheel drive system malfunction, pre-collision system malfunction, walang sira yung nasakyan. I just want to emphasize what that is. That means that the vehicle, given the fact na sobrang brand new niya, kasing kakarating lang, kakalapag pa lang today, still hasn't gone through the pre-delivery inspection. So once the vehicle has gone through the pre-delivery inspection, yung mga warning systems yan mawawala. It's just the fact that it's just so brand new. So andyan siya. So as you can see there, let's go over here as well. So just like all the other RAV4s that I've been talking before, it has the rear cross traffic alert, it has the lane departure warning, it has the adaptive cruise control, You got the Bluetooth control sa steering wheel as well. Same standard display here. That's your backup camera right there, Michelle. Heated seats for driver and passenger. You get the dual zone climate control. So for example, let's say the driver gusto niya mataas ang temperature niya, you have your own controls, right? And then the passenger, kung sabihin natin ayaw niya na masyadong mainit, ayaw niya na masyadong malamig, they can just turn that off and then they can adjust their own temperature. Diba? So it's nice to have if you have, you know, maybe you have a significant other, or maybe there's somebody who's going to be riding shotgun with you sa harapan. They have their own controls temperature nila. So let's open that up. The manuals are all there, so you can see. Now, just gonna show Michelle as well. There's the VIN number. I'm gonna send that to you sa paperwork, Michelle, so you can get the insurance and all that stuff ready. But that's the VIN number nito. You do get the brand new for the Toyota RAV4, no, yung different driving modes. Like I've mentioned before, nung na-redesign yung RAV4 from 2019, they have this different driving mode system na dati it used to be Eco, Normal, and Sport. Now there's Eco, Normal, Sport, right? Snow, Mud, Sand, Rock, and Dirt. So the first three, Eco, Normal, and Sport, this adjusts yung response time, pag-apak mo ng gas, and yung pagtaas ng RPM. So the Eco mode, if you put the Eco mode, you're gonna see yung green light sa harapan. Oops, let me just take off the flash. You see the green light nakalagay Eco. So what that does, pag naka-Eco mode ka, is yung pag-apak mo ng gas, sa pagtaas ng RPM, mas mabagal. So in theory, mas mabagal tumaas ang RPM, mas less gas ang makukonsumo mo. You got your normal driving mode, right? Which again, the vehicle itself, sa mga Toyota guys, they're built to have the Eco system turn on automatically habang nagda-drive ka. So, you don't need to technically keep it. Pag naka-on yung Eco mo, ibig sabihin, the whole time you're driving, naka-on yung Eco mode, every time na tataas yung RPM, mabagal. If you leave it on normal, it would adjust based sa driving style mo. And if you leave it on sport, if you look here, nag-red yung screen niya dyan. If you leave it on sport, whenever naaapak ka sa gas, complete opposite naman. Pag aapak ka sa gas at naka-on ang sport mode mo, yung RPMs mo, mas mabilis tumaas. So you go faster, right? Pero it consumes more gas. Higher RPMs, pag nag-drive kayo, consumes more gas. So yun ang main functions ng tatlo. Now the other three, this adjusts yung all-wheel drive system, pretty much yung torque output ng sasakyan based sa driving conditions ng daan mo. So you have your snow mode, right? You have your mud and sand, you have your rock and dirt. So these are all different driving surfaces. Each of them will have their own different settings na pre-programmed sa computer ng sasakyan. So when you're driving, you notice na marami ng snow sa daan, you can just turn on your snow mode on, right? If you turn your snow mode on, then what that does, it adjusts yung all-wheel drive system and yung torque output ng sasakyan to match yung driving conditions sa labas, kung nag-i-snow ba o madalas sa labas. If you find yourself, for example, driving to Saskatchewan and Alberta, the one thing you're gonna drive through a lot is rock and dirt, right? So if you can turn that on, again, that adjusts yung output, yung torque output ng sasakyan and yung all-wheel drive system. Again, these settings here are pre-programmed sa sasakyan mo. So it's just a matter of selecting it when you are driving on the appropriate road. Ika nga. So it's a lot of fun to try and use. Personally, I have tried yung rock and dirt and snow mode before. I was not disappointed. I tried yung rock and dirt before. Nung I was driving back from Saskatchewan, yung RAV4 was a trade-in and it had this. So I tried it sa back roads ng Saskatchewan. You know, it was pretty good, right? Same thing sa snow, right? So all in all, right, for the redesigned RAV4, as I always mentioned, guys, ever since this thing came out, this is Toyota pretty much showing the world na yung RAV4 namin can be, you know, considered a serious like sport utility, emphasis on sport utility na vehicle, right? Hindi na siya parang dating generations ng RAV4 na mahina yung horsepower, wala pang 200. I think 160 lang yata, 170 yung dating horsepower niya. Very tame ang itsura. Now it looks very rugged. It looks like a baby 4Runner sa labas. And a lot of people like it. And I'm glad na Michelle finally decided na, you know what, kuya, I'm gonna go with the Rav4 XLE. And I'm happy na I was able to find one for her, despite the fact na finding a white one actually non-existent right now. There's a whole bunch of XLE Premium, but yung XLE, wala akong mahanap na puti. I was able to find one for her straight from the factory right there. So Michelle, I think you're watching right now. What do you think? I hope you're happy with it, right? Wasn't easy to get this thing here, but here you go. As I always mention nga sa mga kliyente ko, I will make it happen for you. Basta ma-approve natin kayo, kung ano yung gusto mo, I will make it happen for you. Walang available na stock, hahanap tayo ng stock. Kahit na mag-pull tayo sa ibang province ko, kukunin natin para sa inyo. So there you go. So Michelle, here's your 2021 Toyota Rav4 XLE. Congratulations on the purchase. I will see you next week for the delivery. And guys, if there's anybody here interested in getting their vehicle this month, next month, or whatever, right? And you're considering, you know, any Japanese na brand new, Toyota, Honda, Subaru, Mitsubishi, right? Maybe Nissan or Mazda. Let me know. Any brand po kaya kong kunin para sa inyo. Just let me get you pre-approved for the loan first, because as a finance manager, yun naman talaga ang trabaho ko. But yeah, so Michelle, I can see you're watching live right now. I hope you're happy. I'm very happy for you. Congratulations. I'll see you next week, alright? Thanks guys. I'll talk to you guys later.